Skyrush is an Intamin wing coaster located in Hershey Park. It was my second Intamin hyper coaster that I have done, and out of all hypers that I've done, it is my favorite. The coaster has a height of 200 feet and goes 75 miles per hour. It may be slower than Candemonium, but it does not feel like it. In order to end on a positive note, I need to start off with the negatives. So to start off with the negatives, I only found one complaint, and that is that I felt the laterals were genuinely painful. Now don't get me wrong, laterals when done right, in my opinion, are incredibly fun. But there were moments that I felt like if I did not hold on to my restraints, I was going to snap in half. Is that something you like? Well, all power to both halves of you, but it took away from the ride in my opinion. When I went in line for Skyrush, I was absolutely terrified. I was scared it was going to be too much for me, and I was going to be sick. And I also had a little bit of bitterness out of the news that I was not going to be able to ride Wildcat's Revenge due to the roller coaster being closed for the day. And the first thing I noticed when I got on the ride was that the restraints were honestly not bad at all. I kind of liked them too. And once it took off, I found it kind of had the yank of a launch. And that lift hill felt fast and was a lot of fun. Which, yes, this is off topic, but actually when I was on the roller coaster and doing the lift hill, I said, this kind of feels like a launch, and a coaster enthusiast who was sitting next to me, who I did not know, said, no? And I thought it was kind of funny. And yes, I still stand by it. It feels like a launch to me. Fight me. And before you know it, you are plummeting. But the first drop felt absolutely insane. Like, you felt like you were flying. I've got to say, though, I didn't feel that second jolt that makes it feel like a second drop. Though it may be just because I was not really looking for it. I was just kind of happy to be there and enjoying the ride. Now the ride was intense. On the first turn, right after the drop, you felt the wind blasting in your face. It was wild. I felt it wasn't as intense as some people say, but honestly, I could not care less. It was so much fun that was literally all that mattered to me. The way that I would describe the ride is it felt like Superman at Six Flags New England. Like, it felt like the Spaghetti Bowl section. But I would say about 1.5 times the intensity of the Spaghetti Bowl section. Not quite double. Skyrush is not like quite double the intensity, but it was definitely more intense. But replace each hill in the Spaghetti Bowl section with that insane ejector hill on Superman, the one that I'm showing right here. I feel like anybody who's been on Superman knows exactly what I'm talking about. And that's how Skyrush felt to me. It was the only coaster at Hershey Park that I got a re-ride on. First was towards the middle on the right, and the second was in the very back on the right. And both times I sat on a wing seat. And I've got to say, it was so much fun. For Skyrush, I would give this a 9.5 out of 10. The painful laterals is the only thing that sets this coaster back in my opinion. The ride looks and is absolutely insane, and it is worth the hype. And this coaster also made me no longer bitter about Wildcat's Revenge, because really, to me, it made up for it. Now, to this day, I still hate Wildcat's Revenge due to it being closed the day that I went, but hey, at least I got those fantastic rides on Skyrush. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, it would mean a lot to me if you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and have a great day.